And throughout the years that I served Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, my Guru Maharaj, many times I heard him speak statements regarding his godbrother Srila Bhaktirakshak Sridhar Maharaj. And he would refer to him always as a pure devotee of Krishna. And at that time we only knew our Guru Maharaj. We knew no one else. And we were very new to the whole Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. And I remember that in a couple of years before my Guru Maharaj departed, he made one statement that in this world there are only two persons who can write the purports of Srimad Bhagavatam, because our Guru Maharaj was translating and writing purports to Srimad Bhagavatam, and he was trying to complete this within his lifespan, but of course he did not have the time to do that. But he said that only two persons are there that can write Srimad Bhagavatam purports in English language: myself and my godbrother, B.R. Sridhar Maharaj. So when I heard this, I took very close notice. And then, at the time of the departure, in 1977, of my spiritual master, here in Vrindavan, I was here at the time. And at that time, inquiries were being made to him by the leaders of his society that who can they go to for spiritual guidance after his departure? Is there anyone, they were asking, anyone that we can go to? And at that time, he specifically mentioned the name of his godbrother, Srila Bhaktirakshak Sridhar Maharaj. And also, interestingly, he mentioned also the name of another very great, luminous Vaishnava living within this world, His Divine Grace, Om Vishnupad Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Gosvami Maharaj. So at that time, I had some seed implanted in me, and I began to desire to meet this personality. So, at the time of passing of Srila Prabhupada, of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, on that very evening, a very fortuitous event took place, in that in the Guru Puja Kirtan, which was being performed, there was one sannyasi who was singing this kirtan before the transcendental Sri Vigraha of our Guru Maharaj. And he was singing with such deep devotion that I was deeply struck in my heart. And at the end of the kirtan, again and again, he was chanting Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. And I asked someone, who is this personality? Who is this sannyasi who is singing here? And one devotee told me, oh, this is Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj from Mathura. I said, oh, that's Narayan Maharaj. And I marked very deeply that this personality who had been chosen by our Srila Prabhupada to place him into Samadhi and to carry on his instructions to help his disciples, I marked that very closely. Then after some time, a couple of years later, I was in Mathura, in Mayapur, and I desired to meet Srila Sridhar Maharaj. I asked one of my godbrothers, a Bengali godbrother, have you ever met Srila Sridhar Maharaj? And he said, yes, I go there sometimes, because Srila Sridhar Maharaj's Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Mat was just across the Ganga from our temple. And he said, I go there sometimes, but don't tell anyone. I said, why not? He said, oh, you don't know. The GBC have made a ruling that no one should go to him except for the GBC themselves. This was in 1979, before any of the politics began. And then I said, oh, but Prabhupada said that he's the one that can help us after he disappears, so I want to go and see him. Okay, I'll bring you there. Then a couple of nights later, we prepared to cross the Ganga, and it was summertime, very hot in the evening, we arrived there at the gates of Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Math. And when we entered the gates, we were led upstairs to a veranda. And as I was walking up the stairs, I was thinking, oh, now I'm about to meet another pure devotee, like my Srila Prabhupada. And as we reached the second floor, in the distance in the moonlight, I saw the form of Srila Sridhar Maharaj lying on a bed in the evening air. So we approached and we humbly bowed at his lotus feet and sat next to his bed. And I sat right next to his head as he was lying there, because he was very old at the time. His body was not in healthy condition, and he was resting in the evening cool air. So then it was explained that, oh, these two devotees have come to meet you. One of them, he's from America, like this. And immediately, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, just lying there on his back, looking up, he began to speak about the beautiful effect of the chanting of the name, the sweet name of Krishna. And he began to quote the verse from Srila Rupa Goswami, Tunde tandavani ratam vitanute tundavali labdhai. How I don't know how much nectar there is in the two syllables, Krishna. And he was explaining how the holy name enters the holes of one's ears. One wants to have millions of ears. The holy name, when it dances on the tip of the tongue, one desires to have millions of tongues. And when the holy name enters the core of the heart, it overpowers all of one's senses and makes one completely inert. Such is the incredible potency of the holy name. But the way that he was explaining this, I had never heard before. How he was expressing these beautiful, deep, sweet sentiments and moods. Very, very rasik. And I had never heard such preaching before. So, after 15 minutes or so, then he excused us, and then a couple of days later, he invited us to come another time in the morning when he would be more fresh. So we came one day and sat in front of him, and we asked a couple of questions. But as soon as you would ask a question to Srila Sridhar Maharaj, now he began a dissertation that was so deep and profound, so all-encompassing, that you practically forgot your question. And he gave so much insight. So, even I was not prepared. I could not understand the depth of what he was saying. And then I remembered a quotation from my spiritual master, when some of the early Western devotees had gone to visit the temple of Srila Sridhar Maharaj along with our Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada and Srila Sridhar Maharaj were speaking together very intimately and for a long time. And after that, when they were going away, then the devotee asked Srila Prabhupada, oh, what were you speaking about with Srila Sridhar Maharaj? And then he said to him,